A hopeful sign for the Cyprus banking system, the country reached a deal with European Union leaders for a $13 billion bailout plan, keeping the Cypriot economy afloat. So what does this package actually entail? Well, deposit holders with more than 100,000 euros will face losses. These accounts will remain frozen until a levy has been decided. But those with less than 100,000 euros will be fully guaranteed. The Popular Bank of Cyprus, the country's second biggest bank, will be wound down and split, meaning it will confiscate and keep 4.2 billion euros of uninsured deposits. Good assets and insured deposits will transfer to the Bank of Cyprus. Proponents of the deal, like IMF chief Christine Lagarde, called the deal a comprehensive and credible plan, and others argue this is a better deal than the one the Cypriot parliament rejected last week. The original plan was to issue a one-time levy of 6.75% on all deposits less than 100,000 euros and an almost 10% hike on accounts holding more than that. But controversy erupted because this deal would have dipped into the savings accounts of private citizens. But even with this plan, a deep recession seems inevitable for Cyprus. A BBC business editor acknowledges the country's bleak future, saying, "There may be some relief that smaller savings no longer face a 6.7% levy, but Cypriot citizens may over time end up feeling more than 6.7% poorer as a result of this so-called bailout." Fox Business explains France or Spain could be the next in line for a bailout, but the problem with this Cyprus deal is it now sets a precedent for the EU to issue levies on large depositors, which analysts say could cause those in other countries to move their money.
So there's no reason for them to believe that their deposits are safe. So this is the problem which the Eurozone now have by imposing a levy on the people in Cyprus. It's not just affecting that small country, it's also affecting countries elsewhere, and we are now at risk of seeing a run on the banks.
But there's a chance this bailout deal won't be a good one for Russians. It's been noted that private Russian citizens and businesses have nearly $38 million invested in Cyprus, but Cyprus's finance minister, Mikhail Saris, is hopeful the two countries can maintain their close relationship.
I think the Russians were understandably disappointed with this turn of events. So we have a relationship that can withstand a shock like this.
The banks have been closed since last Monday, and there's no word yet as to whether or not they will reopen Tuesday. For Newsy, I'm Katie Brennan. Multiple sources, a broader view.